All right. So we have the Nine of Cups here in red. Being passionate about what we desire. And whatever we desire, it manifests and it becomes a reality, right? Our wishes become physical, it becomes true. The same thing goes whenever someone tries to interfere with whatever I wish for, it automatically makes me more powerful. Whenever someone tries to interfere with my destiny or with my finances, it just makes me more abundant. It always starts in the spiritual realm, outranks the physical realm, right? So that's why I was chosen to be part of the judicial system. As an empress, as an emperor, a hierophant, a high priestess, temperance, right? Bringing judgment into this world, being a law enforcer, right? And but not only being capable to investigate, right? But also being able to provide the right type of judgment that balances the scales within this world, and verbally and spiritually, in the physical realm as well as in the spiritual realm, right? Being in the judicial system as a ruler, right? Updating the regulations, okay? Being a public figure that becomes a positive role model. And so therefore, all the abilities that was given to me as an inheritance that God provided for me, the ability to take action, to inspire, to motivate, to proceed, to be brave, to be courageous, the ability to always trust and have faith and be in love with God's kingdom, right? With the goddess, with the God, with the entire hierarchy of celestial beings who always communicate with me and who always gives me the truth, right? So and therefore is like always knowing that I will never be in zero. I will never be without any motherfucking, like, I'm not gonna be starving to death. I will never have to be homeless. Having faith that God will always have something better for me, right? Being able to attract love, real unconditional love in the spiritual realm, emotionally, right? Love at first sight, but also physically, for people to, like, individuals to see the beauty within us in the physical sense as well. But they also see the intelligence, the dark side of us. They're aware that we also have this dark, um um that we are connected also. Everybody is, right? However, some people focus more on their dark energy than the positive energy, or they're out of balance. Me, however, I have managed to embrace the DNA that I have from the underworld, as well as the DNA that is shared with me as a divine person, right? Some of us are ascended masters, right? From the divine, and descended masters because we are also related to the underworld, right? Egyptians and whatnot, they were considered to rule the underworld, different hierarchies and legions, different regions of different sectors of the of hell, right? East, west, south, north, center, above, and below, right? And so therefore, is like knowing how to dethrone and how to destroy evil, corruption, evil, criminals. And regardless if, like we know that fallen angels are related to the angels from above as well, right? But they decided to betray God. And so I don't betray God. I continue my right path hand. And therefore, considering myself as a star, as a healer, spiritually and physically. That's why the moon has that duality and polarity, being able to master both energies, right? Both DNAs within me as a high priestess, but also as a hierophant. Okay, being able to be the hierophant and a high priestess. And a female will always teach a masculine how to become a better version of himself, because a high priestess always matures first. That's just the way our bodies have managed to work. Females always mature at a younger age, and that's a physical fact and also a spiritual fact. So the high priestess is always a hermit, which it's depicted in this tarot. The female is the hermit, the original hermit, right? She learns to become spiritual. But that's why we need that duality and polarity. We need to balance both energies in order for us to attract a masculine that is willing to also be magical, right? Powerful, in order to create the power couple. But he learns from the female. Okay? Right? She's a hermit. He needs to become a hermit, so he needs to become celibate in order to attract his power within himself. See, the high priestess, the empress, here she is, her higher self as a high priestess. All right. So in this deck of cards, this is the divine masculine and divine feminine. There is a spiritual couple. Then it becomes a physical couple. But first, the masculine needs to become a magician, a master magician, right? A master alchemist, because he needs to upgrade and elevate, because she is a ascended master. All right. And then the wheel of fortune, see how it has all the tools just like the magician does, right? Right. In this wheel of fortune, she attracts her destiny. Her contract is already given to her. She has multicultural DNA within her. She knows how to how you call it, she knows how to balance the world, the power of colors, the power of numerology, telekinesis, psychic kinesis, right? The portal between worlds, between realms, right? Being able to cure, to heal, to be a positive role model in order to be free and be able to also be cosmic and divine at the same time, in order to obtain the inheritance spiritually and physically, happiness that lasts for a lifetime. That's the sacrifice as a necromancer.